way back, so I have not been posting videos in a while. I've been down the rail. I had congestion and a migraine for a couple of days, and I had really bad cold sore that I didn't really want to post on YouTube. Today I'll be talking about my favorite subject, the Barbie collection. I grew up with the Barbie collection. I was 5 years old when the Barbie and the Nutcracker came out back in 2001. I was born in 1996. So these movies are very close to me, always. Let's start with the first movie of the stack, which is Barbie and the Mythical Pegasus. I have that on book and movie. This movie was so beautiful. I love it. And this one was more, I felt a lot of this one. This one was more going up to me. You got poor Americans, you got underage Americans, and it's the way that they went on back in those days, but still, I felt more of it. I love Sybil. He is so cute. I love the fact that the princess was Anka's sister. Moving on to this next movie is The Iron Princess, another movie that I have book and movie of. Hold on, just real quick. I forgot something. We're moving to Princess and the Iron Princess. I love this movie. This one has a lot of Easter eggs that I really like from other movies, like The Princess and the Pauper and the 12 Dozen Princesses that came out. I think they came out in the same year. The 12 Dozen Princesses and the Iron Princess. So I found a lot of Easter eggs in there. I found Genevieve's dress when they're trying to find an outfit for her to wear for the ball. I thought that was neat. I found I spotted a few of the 3 or 4 of the princesses from the 12 Disney Princesses, which makes sense to me because it's the Barbie universe. I found, and then I love how for her wearing hairstyle, it's the same hairstyle that Annalise wore in The Prince and the Pauper. I love that you can see the parrot and Tora, the cat from 12 Disney Princesses. You can also see Erica's cat from The Prince and the Pauper, Wolfie. He was so cute. He was, the dog movie. Let's see. This movie is the Rainbow, Magic of the Rainbow, the dog installment of Fairytopia. This one gave me a lot of Harry Potter vibes, seeing that they went to boarding school for to learn their magic, which I put in the good category. Another good one I put in there is the Christmas Carol, the classic Christmas movie. This is the book. The cover came off, but it's still the book. I love the movie. It's the last movie that I spotted Kelly in. She was one of my favorites. I like Chelsea. And I know Chelsea's middle name is Kelly. But I don't know if that makes him the same person or the second different person. But I don't think so, because they look really different to me. Alright, the dog installment, Rapunzel. This movie was in my favorite categories because this is so iconic. Penelope was iconic. I love the painting in this movie. Oh, and I remember being 6 years old. I had fever that night. Mom put medicine in my juice cup, and we watched this movie. We sit by home. We watched it on tape. And this is the Valentine's edition. I had the Targets and Princesses book too. Targets and Princesses. I have it on I don't have it on disc anymore, but I do have it on my flash drive. On my flash drive, I have this one. I have Fairytopia. I have Romania and Magic of the Rainbow. Alright, going the Nutcracker. My far favorite movie is the Nutcracker. It's my favorite classic. It's my favorite book. It's everything. Which I have a Dollar Tree Nutcracker that makes me think of the Nutcracker all the time. I also got this Nutcracker, which is an actual Nutcracker, but it's kind of the crown broke off, so my mom had to glue it back on. And then I painted this angel. I know the Chocolate Palm Princess isn't an angel, she's a ballerina, but I pretend this is Clara. I also got this book of the Nutcracker. You can see that it's very old. This was given to me by my papa when I was an infant. I had the Nutcracker. My sisters had the same book. They had The Night Before Christmas. The Diamond Castle was good, but I didn't really like it that much, so I put it in the good category. The Princess and the Pauper. I love this movie so much. Erica was my favorite character in it, and so was Wolfie. I felt more with Wolfie because he was different, and I could relate to him because I'm different. Well, everyone's different, but yeah, I felt more related to him when I was a kid. And then the third installment, The Swan Lake, is my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies. I love the unicorn. She was my favorite one in this one. Like I love the old-fashioned dresses. As for this book, I do have a Rapunzel story in here, and I do have a 12 Disney Princesses tale now. Along with this one, I have both 12 Disney Princesses and a copy of Rapunzel in here. Okay. I'm making all the movies, good movies. I like Moonlight Tale 1 and 2. I thought they were very neat. The Star Adventure was a bit of princessy and sci-fi. I watched this one with my oldest niece. She was very into it, so I watched it with her. The Barbie Diaries I have watched. I love the high school vibe. I just did not like the animation. The animation to me was like a PC animation, like a PC game. Mermaid, I love that one. I love how they had to work together to find a prince. I love how she had to choose to be a fairy. If she was not underwater at the end, she'd become a fairy again. Or if she was still in the water, she had to be a mermaid forever. And then Fairytopia was my favorite of all the franchise. It was, I love how she was different from the rest of the fairies. She was born without wings, but she owned her wings at the end of the movie because she saved the day. Barbie Dollhouse Adventure. I love that series. It's very entertaining to me, so she's one of my favorites. And this category is okay or seen once or twice, which is basically all the rest of the movies. February I've seen once. I've seen once with the Three Musketeers, the Princess and the Pop Star. I've seen the Christmas Adventure. Once. I've seen the Charms Crew once. I've seen all of them once. And they're all pretty okay, but not good for me. Okay. Next is hairstyles. My favorite hairstyle is when Barbie had with that I love how Barbie had with that up down type deal with all the bows in there. for that, that's one of my favorites. Um, as for my favorites of all of them, let's start with sidekicks. My favorite sidekick in this movie is always has been Wolfie. Wolfie still is honorable, and what stood out for me at that age is that he's different. He's a cat that can bark, and I've always been attached to that part. My favorite character is obviously Barbie herself, but I've always liked Kelly, and I'm upset that she's in none of the newer movies. I know she was replaced by Chelsea. I know Chelsea's middle name is Kelly, so I don't know if she's the same person or not. They look really different though. Kelly is supposed to look exactly like Barbie, but she's nowhere to be found. And I do have a book on Barbie. Alright, my favorite hairstyle. My favorite hairstyle is Barbie's up down, kind of. I love her wearing it. I love all the other characters wearing it. I know she wore it in the Iron Princess and 12 Different Princesses. I know in the Iron Princess, Luciana wears it too. I know the other princesses wears it in 12 Different Princesses when they're off the bed. My favorite dress will be the Nutcracker dress. This she wears at the end of the movie when she finds out that she's the Sugar Plum Princess. That'd be my first favorite. My second favorite is the Iron Princess Caribbean Blue Peacock dress. I really love blue. Blue's my favorite color, and it really brings out her eyes. I think blue is best in blue than pink. My girl favorite is the pink dress that she wears in 12 Different Princesses. Now I have this. I'm wearing a dress right now that symbolizes it. I know it has Ariel on it, but it reminds me of the Sugar Plum Princess dress. It's Ariel on top, but it has a tutu at the bottom. And then I do have nightgowns. I have 2 white nightgowns, and I have a pink nightgown that is the same style as the first one, the white nightgowns. And I got these 2 nightgowns. I got from the old lady section, but I don't care. This green and red one I could like to wear on Christmas Eve. No one can tell. And then this one white nightgown reminds me of the nightgown that they wore in the 12 Different Princesses. This is the book I just told you about that had Kelly in it. It's I love this book because it has Kelly in it. And I forgot Stephanie too. definitely Stacy and Kelly in this book that I really love. Alright, well, that was my Barbie Awakens from all of them. I grew up with a Barbie collection, maybe even more than the Land Before Time collection. I know they have a big collection too, but I know Barbie collection is higher. If you like this video, subscribe, give a thumbs up. See you back next time.